Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel Trading Secrets. This channel is for entertainment purposes only. For those of you who do not know, my name is Ali. I have over 20 years experience teaching accounting, economics, business and law. Through this channel I'll be providing some stock analysis and a quick update on the $1 Million Challenge. So if anybody's not aware of this is a journey of an investment of $1,000 to a return of $1 million over a period of 3 years using a strategy called compound return investing. So the objective is try to get 201 trades, each with an average return of 3.5%. It's not 201 consecutive trades, we do take into account losses. So for further details about how to join us for less than $9 a month, information is available in the description below. In today's video, we're going to be looking at MMTLP and news of another new class action against NXBridge hydrocarbons. We're also going to be looking at the latest developments with regard to the campaign in DC and Congress, and also sharing some news with regard to ticker symbol SMCI, and also breaking news with regard to SOUN, SoundHound AI, which is a stock that we have been following recently. So stay tuned for that. Before we get started, let's have a look at what's happening in the market. So first headline here from Market Watch, we can see that Congress has a deal to fund the government. It needs to act fast to avoid a shutdown. So in terms of Biden, he has stated that he will sign the package immediately, so that's not a surprise. In terms of the market, we can see the stocks are currently mixed as the Fed decision looms. So we are expecting the decision today. So at time of editing, still not there. And in terms of cryptos, we know there is a significant sell-off taking place right now. Cryptos overall down for approximately 5%, including Bitcoin, Ethereum and others. So let's move on now to have a look at news with regard to SMCI, also known as Super Micro, and we can see a headline here from Market Watch. The company is planning to sell stock after a nearly 1,000% rally over the past year. So the run up in SMCI has been exceptional. So the company is now looking to offer 2 million shares of its common stock in a public offering, and the main purpose for this is to raise additional capital for the company. However, in terms of the share price, as soon as this news was announced, I think we saw a significant decline, approximately 10%, because markets do not generally react well to this kind of news. And other news that we shared in the Discord was with regard to SOUN. So in terms of the news, there is good news here, and we can see headline here: SoundHound launches an AI vehicle voice assistant on the Nvidia platform. So we know that Nvidia invested in ticker symbol SOUN. So now there is positive news here as well. So great news for people holding SOUN, although in terms of the share price, I think that has seen a little bit of a recovery today. Let's now get the latest from DC in terms of the Congress campaign. So shout out here to Don, who posted earlier, another great day. I believe he is making significant momentum in the bookings. So what Jalen has posted here, tagging in Robert Kennedy Jr., is if you are able to reach out to this man. His name is Richard, and he's also stated he's a fighter. He's in DC, so try to take a few minutes out to chat with him. So in terms of the latest updates that we have, so Don did speak on a space earlier today, and I believe for today he's more or less fully booked, possibly one slot available, and for tomorrow 2 slots available. So if we look at the calendar here, go ahead and reach out to people like Marduk in terms of Wednesday, Thursday and Friday. I think Friday will be the last day, so hopefully this can carry some significant momentum in terms of our campaign for a resolution. So the next update is for justretailinvestors.com. So I did check earlier and the site was down. So what Russ has also stated the same. He's saying he can't fix it remotely due to security settings, so it will be down to Tuesday. So hopefully back on tomorrow. In terms of what the key changes I believe that they are looking at, is they're looking at obviously trying to include shares held in retirement accounts. So that is positive. But in terms of one important message with regard to this website, that the information is voluntary. You are not under any obligation to submit, but it's certainly something that you do by your own personal choice. And they're also not looking for personal identifiers, and they are maintaining confidentiality of your information. And in other news with regard to impact letters, what Craig Dubs has stated is they are still accepting impact letters. So go ahead and send these to impactmmtlp@gmail.com. And obviously if you have a meeting the next day, then that will also hopefully be included. Let's now have a look at details of the new class action against Nexbridge Hydrocarbons. So the company here goes by Robbins LLP, and what they posted is that they are investigating Nexbridge Hydrocarbons alleged misstatements in the registration statement related to the spin-off in terms of the assets. So this is following in from the previous one that we covered in the other video, and what they stated here in the press release on Globe Newswire is that they are basically filing against Nexbridge Hydrocarbons. This press release was dated March the 18th, 2024. And they're looking to inform investors that are shareholders who filed a class action on behalf of the persons or entities that acquired shares of Nexbridge Hydrocarbons in relation to the spin-off. So in terms of the allegations, if we have a look at what they are saying, is they are saying that basically there were misleading statements, allegedly, in terms of the spin-off, focusing on the oil and gas assets. So according to the complaint, Nexbridge arose out of a company named Torchlight Energy. Yes, we know that. In terms of the background and what they are basically saying here in terms of the preferred stock, they are saying that during the merger, holders of the preferred stock will be entitled to receive either proceeds from the sale of oil and gas assets, or if the assets were not sold by a certain date, equity in a spin-off entity created to take ownership of assets. So I don't know where they're coming from here. I've not seen any information that promise people ownership of assets and ownership of sale of oil and gas assets in terms of something being confirmed. And they are saying here Meta Materials did not sell the legacy Torchlight oil and gas assets and consequently proceeded with spinning off the oil and gas assets into Nexbridge. I think from what I am aware of, the intention was to sell, but there wasn't, as far as I'm aware, I'm sure everybody else is aware, there was never ever confirmation that it was a sale. So in terms of my overall concern with these class actions, I think the class actions, in my opinion, should be against the broker-dealers, against the hedge funds, and potentially also against the market makers in terms of FINRA. I think FINRA and the SEC, the campaign in Congress, needs to push ahead and go ahead and pursue the need for, obviously, the share count. In terms of this class action and the previous one, I think these are inconveniently timed, and it could be something that is deliberately timed in this way, especially if we are going to make some progress in Congress. Again, we have been in this fight for a long time now, and it is really a case of we're not going to give up, we will continue. So hopefully we will get there very soon. Finally, thank you very much for watching. Please stay tuned.